Now, the decision-making add-on normally sells for an additional $29.95 because with it you are able to make decisions for the rest of your life. So for the last part of the amazing Darwinian test-taking machine, you have the amazing Failsafe Darwinian
Yeah, if there's anything I'm going to be
choice
critical.
right there. Whatever choices you need to make in life, all you need to do is put the choice maker in the amazing Failsafe Darwinian test-taking machine.
What if I have 4 choices?
And you only have to shake it twice. And you open it up, and lo and behold, you have your answer to all of life's problems. Aha, we have 10. That means that
I was going to make a metal.
I have to do whatever it is I sign. Now, students, this box
I bought a coin with the face of
is
God
the
on it
best
the other day.
way for the
I couldn't even
evolutionist
control the Tesla
to
now.
structure his
Oh my
life
God. And I bought
because
a
it
$20
adheres to the
Serbian
doctrines of the science of evolution.
so I can carry it around and be like, this
The
is God.
magic
Coin.
of random forces, random events, generating information, knowledge,
Go the Tesla now.
complexity,
Bought an
specificity,
icon of them, you know.
systems which function, all of those things are explained by random forces acting on random materials to produce complexity, specificity,
That's not what evolution
purpose,
says.
function.
It says inheritance of
Information.
living organisms.
Now,
Living organisms. You've got living.
where does the first living organism come from?
Evolution doesn't care about that. That's abiogenesis.
Oh yes, evolution does.
No, you're not. You're talking about abiogenesis, not evolution.
Abiogenesis is part of evolutionary theory.
No, it isn't.
Yes,
No,
it
it
is.
isn't. Where in origin of the species does it say that?
In the origin of species, he hypothesized
Did you
that
read the
life
book? 'Cause I
began
did.
in a primordial pod, which contained available raw material.
No, he
That's what
hypothesized
Darwin
his-
hypothesized.
I know, but his actual theory of evolution says living organisms that pass traits on and evolve, etc.
Well, you know, you have to get the first living organism, don't you?
God created the first living organism.
How do you know that?
The Bible told
You're
me.
not a good evolutionist. You have invoked the immaterial,
God
supernatural
invented,
God.
No, he invented the first single-celled organism, which he
How
called
do you
everything
know that?
else. Because the Bible said it did.
No, it said he created man. He didn't create single-cell beings. He created living, fully developed, speciated
Yeah,
animals.
exactly. You know why he didn't talk about it? Because the Jews didn't know single-celled organisms, so when they made up the Bible, they couldn't put it in there.
But God did.
He didn't think to mention it.
God said that everything that is made up of things which cannot be seen.
God said that tents
God
of clothing got
knew
leprosy.
there were microscopic organisms. God knew you were made up of cells long time before the
So anyway, God invented the first single-celled
microscope
organism, and
was
then evolution
invented.
happened. There you go.
What?
God invented or created the first single-celled organism, and then evolution happened. So evolution's still real and God's real.
Can you?
No problem is not solved because God said he created it one way and you're calling God a liar by saying he created it another way. Well, one of the two things is true. Either God created man fully grown
That doesn't make any sense.
God created
or he created a molecule and
I
that
read it like 3
molecule
times trying to
evolved
figure out what the hell it
into
meant.
man.
Kind of figured that's
But God said he created man in one day,
You're just
fully
reading-
grown.
You're just reading a corrupt Bible. That's
I know it's not corrupt. You know how I know?
God told me this morning,
You did
actually.
not. You're a liar.
He did. He is speaking to me me right now.
No,
telling me-
it's
telling
not.
you-
Who's speaking to you is the devil.
No, he specifically said I'm not the devil, I'm God.
Oh, no, the devil always says that because he likes to lay claim to having won in the battle
I
between
accepted
Jesus
the
and
Holy Spirit in my
himself.
Stop
heart.
being Catholic.
I accepted my Holy Spirit in the heart.
Stop being Catholic!
Jesus inhabits me, and he told me that
It's easy.
evolution is
I did
real,
it. I did it.
and that you're reading
Yeah, but
wrong,
it's
and
not.
that the Bible you're reading is not
Evolution defies logic and reason.
I'm now.
How
evolution
long, let me ask you this, let me
represents
ask this. How long did, according to the fossil record, did it take for all the animals to evolve?
4 billion years.
No.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
wrong.
300.
No,
2.5
wrong.
billion for bacterial
No,
fossils.
wrong.
3 billion.
Sorry, wrong.
Okay.
What?
I don't know because I have a
all
degree
the
in
animals?
everything. And
Every,
you went to college
oh,
where?
you did. Then explain to me the
You got-
Cambrian
you got your-
explosion.
It's called punctuated evolution. Very fine.
Punctuated equilibrium. How much time was there between the pre-Cambrian layer and the Cambrian layer?
Doesn't matter. That
It
doesn't
does.
defeat
Because you
evolution.
see, geologically speaking, there's a very small amount of time between the Cambrian layer and the
How many years?
pre-Cambrian
How many
layer.
years? Millions?
No. And even if it's millions, the problem is that in the Cambrian layer, every phyla is represented in the Cambrian layer
Every phyla?
with no progenitors,
Okay, so
with nothing leading up to them. They just suddenly appear
see
in
dinosaurs
the
in-
Cambrian layer fully
Do you see dinosaurs and
formed.
bunnies in the same layer?
Every phyla.
Can you see
The
dinosaurs and
chordates,
rabbits
the
in the same layer?
invertebrates,
Can
the,
you see humans
the
and
phyla.
dinosaurs?
Do you know what a phyla is?
Yes, I do. Do you know the whole taxonomic tree? You go through
Your taxonomic tree is
It
an
was created by
imagination.
Christians. It was created by Linnaeus, who was a Christian.
No, the taxonomic tree, which is put up
Oh,
today,
so
is
taxonomy
essentially
wasn't created by
created by God haters.
Oh, okay.
God
named
haters.
Linnaeus.
Which, by the way, you are.
Darwin, who was a Christian.
He was not a Christian. Now let me give you the cost of Darwin's heresy.
Did you
The
go to school in,
cost
like,
in human
taxonomic
life.
Because in my school we learned,
In human life. What school did you go to?
I got a degree here at Penn State, that's first. I also went to high school, that helps. Where did you get your science degree? Where did you learn
Penn
about
State,
evolution?
1972.
In computer science.
Computer science.
Because they teach about evolution in computer science.
I
Well, they do
actually
now,
was
actually.
taught evolution in school. Wasn't until later when I came into my right mind as a Christian that I found out that what I'd been taught was just fables.
So would you say as a biochemist I have
What?
greater and better knowledge than you do?
No, I found in my mind. Because you see, when I became a Christian, God began to give me understanding of all things.
Nice. That was
So all the mysteries that I had growing up, the things I did not know growing up, I came to learn after I became a Christian.
Second book too. So I made it specific. My argument
Now,
specifically
here is the cost
show that
in human life for Charles Darwin's theory.
he totally went back on what even says in his own book.
In abortion, the
And I wonder if
abortionists are fueled by the belief that babies are not actually human.
hold that against them.
They're just
Now-
a
Well, maybe
slightly
they're fueled by the belief that
less
fetuses are not
evolved
babies.
animal.
Maybe they're fueled by the belief that fetuses are not babies.
but honestly,
Yeah,
God is
they are
communicating right
animals.
now
They
that
can
you're
be killed. So you've got about 500 million deaths due to evolution by abortion.
Aborted babies go to heaven though, isn't that great?
In the World War II, the World War I and World War II, you have another 100 million or so people killed as a result of governments which embraced the evolutionary theory as the scientific basis for their political philosophy.
So every war before evolution, what caused that?
Socialism and communism account for another 250 million dead.
Soviet Russia was against evolution.
Soviet Russia was based on evolution.
No, you're wrong.
You don't know anything about communism. Soviet Russia was based on the idea of the perfectibility of man, based on evolutionary doctrine.
No.
No, You're being taught a lie. I grew up during the communists, period. You did not. They were gone by the time you came
Oh,
along.
because I wasn't alive then means I can't read about it.
Now it means that your left-wing professors are lying to you.
I didn't